These imposters, yeah, that steal the personal identity of individuals, yeah. hmm it's possible they have a gambling problem, drugs, alcoholism, compulsive spending, domestic abuse, or the need for attention. Yes. Some imposters use identity theft to abuse the victim, as in the case of an ex-spouse, yeah, former boyfriend, girlfriend, or an angry child. Yes. My ex-spouse that we're still married to each other. Yes. Has she abused me as a victim of all of this? As much as you dislike the thought of thinking of Heidi Lee Budnick as abusive, yes, I think it's real victimization of myself and my sons to not protect my right to due process, yes. And then I think it's a victimization to lie about my actual mental health, yes. Because when you run into a court and you lie about the actual mental well-being of the respondent, yes, and the courts believe you, yes, I think she's been victimizing myself and my sons. Yes. And then when she said, "Oh my gosh, he's getting out of jail. We got to reissue the protection order." Poop. And you decided to believe her. I think it's victimization of myself and my sons. Yeah. And then there's this reissuance of the temporary protection order in 2013. Yeah. Where it was another declaration. Right. And you put it in publication knowing that you were victimizing myself and my sons. Yes. And all those arrests where I wasn't in Sequim, Washington, and I wasn't in Brennan, Washington, pooh. Are you sure that you're not harboring an individual that is intentionally victimizing myself and my family because of getting paid or wanting attention? Now, I think it's a victimization of the judicial system's motion for a default dissolution of marriage. Yes. To lie about me responding when I did respond. Yes. Is there some reason right now that you think that your fraud was justified because somebody had a need for domestic abuse or attention? Yeah. Now, there is another way to abuse spouses known as domestic abuse. Yes. It's not appearing in court and then having the court issue the protection order. Yes. Getting the court to agree to use a forgery instead of the actual signature. Yes. Knowingly issuing court orders where she kept saying mental health evaluation and treatment if recommended. You're absolutely sure that my wife isn't committing the crime of domestic violence. Well, in 2011, this is what it said when I first got served. Did Heidi know about these mental health evaluations and as a domestic abuser that had me put in jail on qualm? Yeah. That abducted my sons and you issued the court order for the sole purpose of kidnapping them? I think she's an imposter. It's been domestic abuse the whole time. Now, when you actually look at the evidence of the case, was there a need for attention when you found out about the Oprah shows or the fish shows? When you kept coming the money and decided that I was a target of your torture, terrorism, insurrection, yeah, and rebellion? Because Heidi had to be a glamorous actress in each and every show. Judges was the whole thought of being an actress in so many dramas, a need for the attention of fabricating crimes where I wasn't in. Well, looks like you've been entertaining a domestic abuser, a child abuser, and an individual that had an absurd amount of want for attention. Now you're going to remove your fraud. Do you understand? And I'm not the mentally ill respondent that committed domestic violence. You believed in actress right now. Yes, you did. Was that a good show?